Hi buddies and welcome to the Davis Cup tournament. I am Illuminati. We are starting the stage 3 of the competition with a crazy set between our champion Barbarian and Maiar. Have fun following this.
Hello buddies, or I should say hello cheese and toast, and welcome. At least we're gonna start the stage number 3 after having played around 240 games. It's already the biggest event ever hosted in the AIScripters community, I would say. We still got almost 150 more games. Let's check the bracket. Okay, so we will start the stage 3 with the group A, and the first game is really definitely promising between Barbarian and Maiar. Many of us think that Maiar can get some victories against Barbarian. I made a new challenge for the viewers and the scripters, which consists in betting the score related to the stage 3. And at this game I noticed that most of you guys think that Barbarian should win against Maiar. Armelon, which is the author of Maiar, and myself think that Maiar definitely could win against Barbarian. We both of us bet for a 3-1 for Maiar, while the scripters think that it could be a 2-2, and Promi, Aleph, Enmifo, and IR think that Barbarian should win by 3-1 or 4-0. So, like it was planned, we will start with Barbarian against Maiar, and we will keep going with the group A first, and let's see how many games we can watch today. So the settings are ready. I'll just get a look about. Yes, the score is fine. Okay, cheese on toast. We will see if your betting is right. And my betting will be the same than yours, especially because Skirmishers is a good solution against Barbarian at least. But just look at the position of both of those AIs. I don't know if Maiar has a good exploration, because if it just focuses on the opposite side, it can have some problems to find Barbarian fastly enough for his full skirmishers to be effective. We've got Mayan versus Mayan. So let's say that Barbarian as Mayan can go for a Drush, maybe. And in any case it will go for range units. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes for archers, which could be a problem against Maiar, at least. The time required to detect that Maiar has a full skirmishers composition. Well, it looks like Maiar lost one villager. Maybe against the first boar. Oh, it looks like Maiar is definitely not lucky with the boar. Okay, it will work this time, but it's never good to lose one villager that early in the game. It's so many resources which are not gotten by the dead villager. Barbarian killed it? You sure? Okay, anyway, Maiar is still the fastest in researching feudal age. And I'm not seeing the scout. Okay, in fact, well, it looks like Amelon lost his eagle. Is there something that I didn't get at the start of this game? Because I see that the skirmisher is exploring instead of the eagle, so in fact the eagle is probably dead. I'm gonna see something. Yes, so in fact Maiar didn't find its opponent actually. So it just means that Maiar didn't lose his villager, but it probably lost its eagle. That's weird. Anyway, Barbarian is starting to attack with its archers. Already one villager dead. The amount of villagers is the same both sides. Maiar has more units than its opponent, but I wouldn't be surprised if Barbarian has already a better economy for having gone for archers and skirmishers. Archers doesn't cost food, so it helps to develop the economy early. And let's see if these skirmishers eventually find its opponent. It's the case, so Maiar is triggering its attack with 37 military. And let's check the economy while this battle is happening. Yes, Barbarian has many more food than its opponent, so it's really important for Maiar to hurt its opponent the most it can. It's winning the battle. But Barbarian is already researching in Castle Age. Maiar wasn't able to kill villagers. It just killed military units. And the problem is Maiar is not increasing in his town size, so the units are not crossing the house. Okay, its inventory is effective. So 2 barracks, it just means that Barbarian will go for eagles. It can be really strong against those skirmishers. While it keeps training archers, and now there are crossbows. Well, it's researching Botkin Arrow. I don't see any eagle for Barbarian. It would be a shame if, okay, one mangonel can help a lot, but I'm definitely surprised to see that it doesn't train eagles, which could have been so effective against those eagles, those skirmishers. While Barbarian keeps training crossbows. Well, I'm really surprised because regarding the start of the game, I didn't expect that Maiar could dominate in early Castle Age. Okay, eventually one eagle is coming. It could be too late already for Barbarian. It's nice to see that rams are directly targeting the town center of its opponent. But Barbarian used some direct unit control to attack the ram with the villagers. And Barbarian is trying to boom with treatises. And it keeps going with Mangonel. But the harassment is total actually. And in the opposite side we've got 4 TCs for Maiar. And already 30 more villagers for Maiar, so it's taking an edge advantage. Okay, Barbarian was so close to lose his third TC. They are very close with each other. And okay, they are sharing the same spot of gold, why not? Well, Maiar switched its army composition. It goes now for crossbows and few eagles, which have Shen Mail already upgraded, which is good against crossbows, enemy crossbows. Oh, Maiar is sending villagers to the death. Oh, Maiar is in Imperial Age really fast. Okay, Maiar is dealing his attack. Okay, just to get the arbalest upgrade. That sounds correct. And Barbarian is far from having the food required to research Imperial, so it will have to defend in Castle Age during a long time against those Imperial armies. It could be too hard for Barbarian. And rams are upgraded for Maiar. Okay, GG. So this is an important event because you guys need to know that Barbarian was having a great streak in this Davis Cup for having won 73 games in a row without having lost any single game during the first 3 seasons, and its first game against Maiar is a loss. Interesting. So yes, I think I will need to watch what happened in the early game to get what happened with the eagles of Maiar, because it looks like it lost its eagle, but in a weird situation. I really don't know what happened. Okay, so the score is already 1-0 for Maiar. And we will start the 4 versus 4, the 3 versus 3, sorry. Let's go. Saracen plus Frankish. Well, it looks like the blue and the red are very far from each other. I don't know if Maiar in 2 versus 2 can help its ally. If it's the case, the distance would be really big. So it can be interesting. So Maiar side, no surprise, it will go for a full skirmisher. And Barbarian side, which has several strategies possible. It can go for a drush, maybe for a scout rush. Scout rush can definitely be interesting against Maiar. Eventually, going range units is probably the worst that Barbarian can do against Maiar, because Barbarian don't use to go for full skirmishers at least. So as long as it goes for archers plus skirmishers, it will be in a bad situation against Maiar. But Scout Rush could be an interesting way to defeat its opponent. So Chizontos, you think that Mongonel was the better choice against the skirmishers instead of Eagle's warriors? Okay, Till didn't choose its closest forest to build its 2 lumber camps. It's kind of exposed to blue, and blue already found the 2 lumber camps, but I wouldn't be surprised if Barbarian would build a 3rd one in early feudal age. Let's see. Hello Afu. Well, Maiar won the 1 versus 1, the first game. And you shouldn't be that surprised, Afu, because I remember when we co-cast together in the stage 1, you were saying that Maiar could be definitely one of the AI able to defeat Barbarian, so at least it happened already once in this set. Let's see if in this 2 versus 2 Barbarian can counter those full skirmishers. I see that as Frankish it goes for scouts plus skirmishers, which is pretty interesting against red, while in the opposite side Saracen went for archers, a mix of archers and skirmishers, so it's not that great. Let's see what purple can do. Yeah, the scouts are doing are already doing a great job. But it will need the assistance of the skirmishers, especially against those spearmen. Oh, and Teal decided to help its ally while Blue is coming with so many skirmishers, already 30. The attack is delayed thanks to the tower in the front, which is protecting the lumber camp, but it won't help no more. And skirmishers are pretty strong against tower, so they can easily survive. That's why Armelon decide to ignore the tower when the military amount is more than 30 maybe. And in the opposite side, Barbarian is keep pressing red player. It will be interesting if Barbarian goes on the lumber camp instead of attacking the farms. And Teal is already suffering. It has 6 less villagers than its closest enemy, 38 against 44. And yes, it has 1 military only. And fortunately for Barbarian, Purple is researching Castle Age. And we can see that Purple tend to help Teal, but not clearly. Units are like crossing the map and going back. That's not very effective, I would say. And during this time, Red is recovering. It has already the most military of this game, 35. And Blue lost a lot of units against that tower, but it's still dominating clearly the Teal. Okay, Purple is coming at time because Blue has crossbows. Okay, Purple is coming again on Red. But Red has a lot of units and is researching Castle Age. Red is gonna be really dangerous again because Purple is keep focusing on Blue. Okay, Teal is really slowed, but it's still alive. With 44 civilian population, while Red has 10 more, and Red is eventually coming on Purple. And as expected, Red is coming really strong with elite skirmishers, pikemen, which could help a lot against his knights. And poor Teal is now once again all alone against Blue. And Blue has double of the civilian population than Teal. So Purple definitely need to do something right now against Red. It has a hill advantage against the red skirmishers. And it has an impressive kill ratio actually. 140 kill and 80 loss. Now let's see what those mangonels can do. Maybe a few rams could be needed. And blue is researching Imperial Age as Frankish. It looks like that both sides of the Frank player dominated the Saracen one. And purple is researching Imperial Age 2. That's right, this castle is in a good position. I'm just scared that purple won't be able to kill red as fast enough, while blue is gonna hit its opponent. Well, Teal recovered very well with actually 90 civilian population, but how can it handle these near paladins coming? Okay, nice. Need to push now. Helped in this with the mangonels. Well, the problem is the castle. Maybe one trebuchet could be useful. And in the opposite we've got blue, which has already the paladins. So as expected, Teal is just eaten. Okay, nice second castle. Well, I agree with you guys. Maiar is better than Dedrick in late game. At least it's less strong than Barbarian, but the advantage is too much actually, I think, for Maiar. And red is definitely not dead with 100 and almost 90 population. It's close to be full population and it's in Imperial Age. So it's basically a 1 versus 2 now for Barbarian. Okay, I see pikemen red side, which are absolutely not upgraded. So maybe purple can do something, but it definitely needs to be really fast. Well, the harassment is working pretty well. Already almost 40 population disappeared from the map, red side. And blue is coming with halberdiers, which are full upgraded. I'm not sure that the army composition of purple will help a lot with those many skirmishers. Well, blue has skirmishers too, so let's see. Let's check the economy. Well, blue has a really stronger economy actually. 2,000 food, 1,300 gold, while purple has almost nothing. And I guess that, yeah, red has recover his full pop. Okay, after 1 hour and 2 minutes game, Barbarian resigned. 2-0 for Maiar. So the next game is a 3 versus 3. And Maiar has Teutonic as pockets, while Barbarian has Japanese. It's already an advantage for Maiar. Oh, Barbarian is stealing one boar from the red player. And red player is actually playing with 6 ships and 1 boar. Well, grey is playing with four ships, but it's having some deers lures to the TC. And red has deers, but it's maybe too far. Well, it's attempting to lure the deer to the TC after having lost 1 boar. It's not raining that hard. It's at least time to find the closest enemy. And blue is gonna find the 2 of the 4 ships, and which are given to gray. Okay, so purple, the pocket is drushing its opponents. I don't know what if it's good in 3 versus 3. Let's see. But the drush is already successful because it killed all more or less 1 villager. And what is doing teal? It's going for arches, okay. And same for teal. Well, 1 new villager dead for red, which has a very hard start in this game after having seen its bow stolen by its opponent. It's actually drushed by the pocket. Well, villagers looks kind of furious. Oh, and blue is already harassing gray, which is with its full skirmishers. I just wanna see what's going on with teal. And teal has more units than its opponent, thanks to the bursting and the drush. I guess that it's training. Oh, it stays with arches. Okay, maybe because it has a military advantage. Oh, and gray is coming with knight. It should be pretty hard, while purple has knight too. It has the same amount of knights than its pocket's opponent, but green is already killing, while purple is staying home. Okay, purple, I didn't see that purple is helping the other side. And okay, teal is researching castle. It's a shame to see that red is actually harassing teal. Okay, looks like gray is in a good position. Blue has almost no unit. Just a few crossbows. At least teal is a bit late. And in the same time teal is in very good shape. Well, the game is still really close. The Japanese side and Teutonic other side as pockets have almost the same civilian population. Oh, and the Mangonels are doing a great job against the range unit of the red player. And going Scorpions can be really strong too. And it looks like green is saving a lot of knights which are not used. It's probably waiting for the Imperial Age to use them. And well, purple didn't start researching Imperial Age. Okay, it's done now, but it's late compared to green. Well, the next minute can be really important for Barbarian. It will have to handle the assault sent by green player. And if Barbarian survive, it definitely can have a big chance in this game. Because Barbarian is overall better than Maiar in post-Imperial. And once again, Mangonels are doing a great job. Okay, let's see what's going on with green, which is close to be paladins. In a really decent time, 40 minutes. Oh, and purple has already full upgraded halberdiers. This is the crucial moment I was talking about. Purple, you need to help grey. You've got 60 population, 60 military population. I'm afraid that grey is hurt too much actually. And the purple is keep trying to help both of the flanks. And green is switching for hand cannoners against the halberdiers. Blue is just finishing the work started by green. Well, both sides, the Barbarian as flank are in a very bad situation. And green is making purple busy. Okay, gray is almost dead. Purple in 1 versus 2. Red is killing teal. I saw that purple went for some skirmishers to counter the arbalest of the blue player and maybe the cannoneers of green player, but at least the many paladins are gonna erase all these units. And Barbarian should be close to resign, I guess. Okay, wow. GG. In fact, the drush was really effective for purple. Maybe the fact that teal kept going for arches against the red player, which was full skirmishers, wasn't the best to do. And maybe the fact Barbarian was Japanese as pocket gave it a small disadvantage against the Teutonic Maiar as green player. But Maiar did play very well, even as pocket. It managed to have the paladins around the 40th minute, which is a pretty strong time. It's almost what Promi can do. So the score is now 3-0 for Maiar. I personally bet 3-1 for Maiar because I don't expect a 4-0. So let's see if my bet was right. So we've got Goth, Celt, Mayan and Breton. And Maiar is Mayana's as flank. And Barbarian is Mayana's flank too, in the opposite side of the map. So it will be a Mayan against Celt a side, and Mayan against Britain other side. There is no Paladin Civ this time. Oh, and Barbarian is Goth and Celt as pocket. So we can't say that Barbarian is unlucky this time concerning the civilizations. Oh, Orange doesn't have a great map. Well, the god isn't exposed, so that's a good point, but the main forest is a bit far, and there is no more forest after this one. Well, maybe the back one, but it looks to be really far. So we saw that in the 2 versus 2, Barbarian did much better when it went for a strategy which wasn't range units. At least scouts could be a solution. Let's see what it goes. At least as Mayan, it could go for a drush maybe. Well, it won't, because the barracks is built only now, so it will be range units once again. And in the opposite side, as Britain, it goes for a drush. Okay, let's see. Well, it will be men at arms. Okay, nice. Is there opportunity to kill some villagers? The first one is killed. Okay, 2 villagers dead. But Maiar has already 5 skirmishers. And Orange goes for archers and skirmishers. Okay, purple is moving secretly its archers. Let's see if it can hurt some villagers. Unfortunately, there is nobody on the stone. It's a nice move. Oh, and green is clearly dominating orange with 22 kill and 10 lows. And fortunately, Till is coming to help. it will be able to kill those many skirmishers. Well, purple is already slowed down 33 civilian population against 47 for its closest enemy. Oh, and red is disturbed actually. It looks like yellow won't help green at time. There is here a real opportunity for Barbarian. And chain barding is researched by yellow. Okay, purple eventually reached Castle Age. It has got crossbows, but King Arrow is missing. But Blue is coming with many units. Okay, it looks like Grey is winning this battle. It had forging that the blue player didn't. And Teal has overall a better economy with 120 civilian population. Already 10 more than yellow, which is camping home. While green is dead. Okay. So it looks like this 4v4 is at the advantage of Barbarian, which definitely needs to get a victory in this set. Because everything's still possible in this group A. We already have seen that Maiar lost one game in the previous stage. It means that it can lose few games in this group, while Barbarian definitely can win the other set by 4-0, and Barbarian still has the opportunity to finish at the first place of this group, but it definitely needs to get that victory for sure. Well, Grey is doing a great job. Purple was very late compared to Red a few minutes ago, but Grey is harassing Red actually, and Purple is rebooming while it keeps training some units. Well, the team score is clearly at the advantage of Barbarian. Oh, and blue goes for champions. It can be interesting against the Maiar, in case the Maiar goes for eagles. And it makes sense because Grey is going for infantry. Maybe hand cannoners could have been another solution for blue. Okay, orange is having a lot of arbalest now. Close to be full upgraded. Chemistry is researched. And the +1 defense, which was missing. Okay, Grey looks kind of unstoppable with its army composition. The heavy scorpions can be really strong against the champions. Oh, yellow lost his wall buildings which were in the front. It has no more fortification to protect its town. Nice forward castle by Teal. Okay, orange is switching for longbowmen, which are already upgraded in elite. It looked like Barbarian had its revenge this time. And Yeoman is researched for the Briton. And purple is researching Imperial. Let's see if it goes for pre-marches. It would make sense against those champions. Blue was able to push Grey out of its town. Yes, a third pre-march is trained, the second one. GG. Barbarian eventually got it. One victory means 1 point for the group A. Okay, the score is 2-1, 3-1, sorry.